Alright guys, I think we're gonna have enough here. So we'll throw this wheat in here. Plenty. So cellulose. I believe that is mainly the idea of when it comes to what's around cells. So, like I was kind of saying, cellulose is kind of the idea of what's in the plant walls and such like that. I'm surprised I remember some of this. So, and we got pizza. Pizza. Pizza? Can I eat the pizza? I cannot eat the pizza. That's fine. What's that? Is this pineapple? Pineapple pizza, really? I've actually never had pineapple pizza. I was getting the sugar cane while I was doing that. So now we want to get some saplings. So create or gather 16 saplings. So saplings is oxygen and cellulose. So we'll just start off by just making some, planting some. Oh, we can't plant very much. We have seeds, so let's see if we can. I was hoping we might be able to break that down into some more. Let's break this and then just plant a couple. And then boop. Why did that that's interesting. Can we do anything else really? So a delicacy, a little diversity in your food sources should do you well. So to get apples, we need cellulose and sucrose. Now here's the question. Do we really want to make it, or do we want to just wait for the plants to grow? I was not expecting that. What's cool is that they do have the vein miner, the whole hold tilde and it'll mine it all, which is very nice. Especially once it comes to actually mining the actual stuff. Have we eaten this yet? No. Let's get our first taste of some toasted bread. And then we'll have some of this pizza. And then I guess bread and toasted bread are different. So we're on our way when it comes to the food. So getting some saplings. Let's wait for that. Is there anything we can even set up? Anything? What can we even get ready for? Because what's cool is we can actually read ahead. So let's go ahead and make this crafting table real quick. I don't need two there. So boom. And I'm sure that'll have to be in my inventory. So we got that going. And then let's see. Just gathering more antimatter and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and cut it again, and I'll get these trees going so that way we can get somewhere. Alright guys, no joke, that was like 2 minutes. So I just planted down the 2, but I got exactly 16 for a second there. Gave us some more seeds. That's okay. Didn't really need seeds. Excavating, hold down tilde, or however you want to put it, to mine, or excavation. That's what it's called. Is included in this pack to speed up your tree harvesting through antimatter. So antimatter, the stuff that we're on, it cannot be vein mined. So right now I'm holding down the button, and it didn't just take it all up, which is probably for the best when it comes to lag and all that. Don't want to hold there, don't need that. So apples, I guess I have 1 apple right now. What we can do, I don't think we really can make, well, yeah. I'm not gonna really, I have to worry about the apples. I forgot about that. I should have just waited before I came back, and I apologize guys for that. So I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm gonna do 2 things to get the one thing. I'm gonna keep harvesting this so that way we can get the starch into cellulose. So then that way we can either make the apples, right, which is just cellulose and sucrose. But I guess we're mainly getting the cellulose from here. So, and then we already got plenty of sucrose. So, that's what I'm mainly going to do for here. So, I'll be right back once I have enough for all that. Eating the pizza. Nom 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 nom. Pizza. Back to doing this. I forget to mention that these trees, I guess, have a chance of dropping the plump pears and plump peaches. I don't know how much really we can do with it. We can make it into juice. If we get the extreme crafting, we can get a ultimate stew, and then otherwise culinary generator. So, but if you suddenly see me with those, that would be why. Alright. Gonna get our last apple here. Wabado. Call that quest good. Give us 4 more apples. Awesome. We already had made that. So, that's great. Chemistry cabinet. This isn't an actual part of the chemistry stuff. This is just the kind of drawers that we use for, like what we use in Omnifactory to sort all of our other components. Like all our ores and all that. So, and what we get out of this is a drawer controller. So let's go ahead and put down the crafting table. We'll just put it down here. And then, let's see. We're gonna need a couple of them. And then that. Put 2x2 drawer. And then, boom. So, I don't know really what we're going to use these for right now. Because I plan on, when it comes to getting all these chemicals, I'll actually show you because I think we just got it. Yep. So, and I think it's kind of their intention when it comes to all this. So this is a whole periodic table. Even the, what would they called? The unstable elements, or the uncommon, or whatever, which is that bottom 2 rows. So I don't want to use, I want to just use the normal all around drawers, which I think we'll put it right over there to make it so it's close. Or maybe we should just, I don't know, I can always move it, so if you guys think of a better spot. So I think we're mainly almost always going to be facing this way, right? So I think it'd be kind of cool to always see over there. So let's go ahead. I can't remember how many chemicals there are, so give me a minute. I'm going to count these. Actually, I'll just look it up. 118. So, if I want to do this how I want drawers, and I just want the 1, right? So I'm going to need 118 chests. Oh, I'm going to need more wood. Excuse me. A lot more wood. But we'll start off with this, right? So, and then I'll just do the rest of it in between episodes or something. Well, yeah. But let's just get the basics started. So we want it over here. So if we look at our table, right, and I noticed you can't have it too far apart because this only works in, I believe, a 25 by 25 by 25 area. And that's centered on it. So what we want, So what we're starting with, where did I put the table? There it is. So what we're going to start with is this bottom part. If I right click, it kind of brings up the whole thing. Why is it all green though? That is interesting. I don't think it was that way before. I'm going to start with these. While that doesn't seem to kind of make sense, I wanted to be able to attach to these as well. So I'm having these on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is kind of go 1, 2, 3, and then, well, that doesn't look right, does it? Come on. This is going to take forever to break, isn't it? Yep. I guess what I'm going to have to do is just boop, boop. And then boop. There we go. And then how far over does that go? 3. So then we'll go boop and boop. Just to get it going. Right? I mean, I don't even think we have these ones yet. I know we don't have these ones. And then, yeah, we don't have any of those right now. So, but that's just to get it going so that way I know where I'm at later. So, what is our next quest? Oh, also let's put down a chest because this is getting pretty full. Just throw a whole bunch of junk in there. And then we'll grab what we need here in a second. So, gathering antimatter. So, do you want 64 and 64? I should have gathered that. I meant to gather that while I was... and just letting that stuff grow, but I forgot. So, I'll be right back and I'll go get that stuff. Alright, so I just gathered the bare minimum necessary to finish this quest. So it's just giving us some more. Try just solving it to see if you get anything useful. I even pinned this so that way I could kind of keep track of it. Oh, and this is just informing us that after that the first layer is not the only layer of white matter. It goes, I think I already explained it, the white, then 4 layers of gray, then 4 layers of white. So then what it really wants from us now is iron. Break down the light gray antimatter in the chemical dissolver to acquire your first iron. You can increase your yield by crafting dark gray antimatter. I believe dark gray antimatter is used... Oh, light gray. So how do we get this with dark gray? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, light gray. Then, oh, dark, in quotes, because it's just gray, is with tungsten. We may actually, I think we already have some tungsten, don't we? Oh, I thought we did. Let's go ahead. I believe we get tungsten out of this. Yep. And then what we can do, I should not have put all of it in there. But all we'll do is throw this in here. This will get gray. Throw that in there. We got a little bit more. Nothing like awesome, but which kind of tells me I'm just going to have to go mining for more materials there, and then gather a stack of silicon dioxide moles, which we're almost there. So let me just quickly get a couple more pieces here. We'll specifically grab the gray, or the light gray, I guess. Well, maybe I should have grabbed the white, because when it comes to the white, I don't know if the light gray can be dyed, or however you want to put it, into just normal gray. Let's go ahead and try that out real quick. Because if it can, that's good for me to know. So we want it to become dark gray, right? Okay, so the only thing that can be changed is the white. So that's kind of good for us to know. So there's that. So I think we all know what iron is, right? So iron. Iron, it's just the metal used, right? And metal found in the earth, and is also found, I guess, in our bloodstreams, right? Because they talk about your iron, people having iron deficiency and stuff like that. So that's what iron is. And then typically I should be doing it when I finish it, not before, or maybe I should do it before anyway. And then let's see, sodium dioxide, right? Silicone dioxide. I apologize. I messed up. Silicone dioxide. A hard, unreactive, colorless compound which occurs as the mineral quartz and as a... Oh wait, that's silica. That is not what I looked up. Also, because it is known as silica. Quartz and as a principal constitute of sandstone and other rocks. So it is most often recognized as quartz. It's found naturally in water, plants, animals, and the earth. So it can be found pretty much inside of everything. And then I guess we can make cobblestone from it. So what we do is we put it in the combiner in the top left, and for every one we get, for every one silicon dioxide we get 2 cobblestone. I need to throw some food in there, don't I? What? I mean, we've eaten all the bread. Bread isn't all that great, right? So we'll just toss that in there. There we go. We can get better source of power here in a bit. So there's that. Great. I never have used speedy hoppers really. And then that gave us more cobble. And now it wants us to get this iron. So I'll be right back. I'll gather the iron and then we'll try to finish out this chapter. This is pretty quick so far. Especially for you guys, I'm sure. So we'll be right back.